On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be talking about protecting workers around industrial trucks. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, Warehouse Safety Tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
If you've been paying attention lately, you'll notice a theme that's been going through Warehouse Safety Tips, and that is we've been covering similar topics every week per month. So this month, we're talking about lift trucks, industrial trucks, the trucks that are going to be in your warehouse, such as anything that is going to be moving around that you need to be aware of. So today what we're going to talk about are a couple things that are similar to what we've talked about in the past, but this is something that is going to go through and let you know just a couple extra tips that are going to help you make sure that all your workers, staff, pedestrians, just anybody that is coming into your location is going to be safe around these industrial trucks, lift trucks, just anything that has to do with, again, moving vehicles around your warehouse, your facility, your factory. And so one of the very first thing is our sponsor, Mighty Line, has got safety tape and signs. So you want to make sure that you have very clear marked areas that people are going to be going through. So if there are clear paths for pedestrians, make sure you note that. Make sure that you use things like Mighty Line's footprints, dots, arrows. If there's certain places that people need to be walking or going through, make sure that you are always going through and making sure that people know both on the wall and on the floor information that they need to pay attention to in the form of maybe stop signs or looking for traffic. Just make sure that all paths for both vehicles, pedestrians, guests, vendors, that everyone always knows exactly where to be and what to pay attention to. The next thing is going to be barriers. This is going to be things like guardrails and any kind of rails that are going to keep people away from areas that are going to be specifically dangerous for both machines and for vehicles. Going through and having safety meetings, making sure that you're always on the quest for a constant and never-ending improvement for how you can make things more safe and make sure that traffic, pedestrians, the people that are running the machines, everything is going as smooth as possible, making sure that you're always going through and doing training to make sure that the new people that are coming in know all the procedures and that the veterans of your facility are paying attention to those things as well, and just making sure that everything is as clear and concise as possible. If you do those things, you're going to be well on your way to having safety with industrial trucks, lift trucks, just anything that is going to be mixing with the pedestrians, the vendors, and just everybody, the staff at your location. So hopefully that's going to be something that's going to help you. Make sure you pay attention to that. And until we talk to you next time, have a great week. Thank you very much for being part of another episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. And here is a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line floor tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line floor tape, the only durable stripe.